Okay, so here we are back at our WordPress site, and we're going to take a look at the inside of WordPress. So we're in the view blog mode. So we're viewing it, and over on the left-hand side up here at the top, you have a couple of links. Okay, the PT page. We want to drop down to the dashboard. And let me just tell you what some of these are. This right here, this number 1 with the circles, that means that there is some sort of update that needs to be done. This lets you know if you have any comments on your blog. This lets you start a new post page, whether you want to upload some media, whether it's a video or whether it's a graphic of some kind, or if you want to add a new user. Over here, there's our name. I can edit my profile, right, if I wanted to. Meaning I could change my email address, I could change my password, I could put in a little bio box. It does allow you to use the Gravatar service. So if you want to put in a photo of yourself or a photo of your or graphic of your logo, you can use that as your Gravatar. Going back over here to the left hand side, we're going to come down here to the dashboard. You can reach all of these other things at the dashboard. So if we click that, we go behind the scenes of our blog, back to where all the good stuff happens. WordPress is great. They give you a lot of information about what to do and how to do things. They're always keeping you updated on what's new with the software. Let's go back here to the dashboard. We'll go to home. You can change the display of this by going right up here to screen options, and you can pick what you want to be seen, whether it's recent comments, what's going on right now. So if I unclick that, if you notice down here, right now is gone. If I unclick recent comments disappears. Okay, so there's a lot of things you can do with that. You can add more things to it also. You can put in 3 columns if you'd like. That allows you a little bit more space to add some more functionality to your dashboard if that's what you want to do. Sometimes it may get a little busy if you do that. Let's get rid of that so we can see what's happening here. Okay, on the left hand side, it's pretty much self-explanatory. This is where your posts are. You can look at all the posts that you've done, or you could just add a new one. A lot of times when you have all the posts, some people do a lot of drafts, and so if I go to all posts, you'll see what's there. If I wanted to add a new post, if I click over here and add new, if I write trial balloon, oops, it's gone. Trial balloon. Did I spell that right? Trial balloon. If I save that draft, okay, if I save the title, and then I go back to all posts, right? If I just go back to this page, it's going to show that I have one published post and one draft post. And so when you go to all posts, it shows everything that you have there. So if you ever want to go back and just edit a post, add to it, take from it, put some new graphics in, delete it or whatever, you hit the all posts. Add new simply is for adding a new post. Categories is another way that you can navigate. You can have a widget bar or a widget on your sidebar that shows all the categories, or you could have them as a you could have the navigation as your main navigation, categories as your main navigation on your website, up here below the title. So many times in here you'll see a lot of navigation tabs, or over on the right side here, you'll see a lot of navigation tabs. So you can use your categories for that. Tags again is another way of sorting your posts and letting people find them. The media tab down here is your media library. So if you click the library, say you had 20 photos uploaded and a couple of videos, your library would show everything that you have here. If you want to add something new, you can add something new here. You can select files from your computer here. Some people use the browser uploader. Again, you can choose a file from your computer if you want to upload that. But there's also a way that you can link to other URLs if you have your media hosted in some other file or another place. Pages are more static than posts. Posts are generally dynamic, but pages are going to be more like a contact page or more like a privacy policy page. It's going to be more static content that does not change that often. Maybe such as if you have a business, maybe a map page or a location page or an hour of operations page or a mission statement page or something like that. And the pages can either be across the top for navigation, or they could be listed on the sidebar too on your front page. Comments, clicking on that will show you all the comments that anyone has left. Now there are a lot of spammers out there, and they do put a lot of spam comment on your blog, and you'll notice some comments saying, "Oh, this is a great blog post. I have to tell my brother about it." And they'll want you to approve that comment. I generally don't approve comments unless they have something meaningful to add to what the blog post was about. Facebook and Twitter are good places to say nice post, but generally what you want on your blog is you want a community, a place to build community, a place where people are actually coming and sharing ideas about what you've written on your blog or what you've presented on your blog. So generally what you can do is come through here and you can approve it, or you can edit the comment if somebody puts too many links in their comment, or if somebody puts some profanity or something like that you don't want in the comment. You can go, as the administrator, you can go in and edit the comment, or you can send it to a spam folder or a trash folder. The appearance is where a lot of the magic happens in WordPress. The appearance is where you can customize your site. A lot of different themes will have their own options of customization. They will have their own colors, backgrounds, things like that. But they will also have, they may also have specific functionality that may not be available in other themes. And so generally you have that in the Customize or another tab that's called Options. This isn't really a tab, but some of them do have tabs called Options. We just came from that. But what I did want to show you was, in addition to Customize, if you're a coder, you can go to the editor. Or if you know anything about code, and over here are all the files on the right hand side are all the files in this particular theme. And so what you can do is you can activate one of these files. If you want to change the footer, you'll see all the code in there. If you wanted to add something to it, if you knew what you were doing, and you could get in there and move some of this code around or add to it or take away from it, you could do that, and then you could save it, and it would become a part of this particular theme on your blog. Over here, where you have the widgets, again, we're going back up. These are things that you can add to different areas of your blog. So you see, this particular theme has, you can add widgets to your post pages, and then you can add widgets to individual pages. So let's just say that let me open this up, and I want to add a let's see, something benign like a calendar. I can drag that over, okay, and drop that in there, and we'll save that. Then we're going to go back to our website, and we'll take a look at the difference between a post page and a page. So here's the post page. Let's refresh this. And so you see over here, these are the widgets over here, the archives and the meta, recent comments, archives. Again, those are all widgets. Let's check out the sample page and see if our calendar shows up. There it is. So on the page, the widgets for archives and the widgets for the meta widget and things like that are not available. But we did just move a calendar over by doing something simple like dragging and dropping. Okay, you can also bring over, if you want to put your share buttons over there, you can also bring that over. Okay, so we'll drop that in there. We'll come down here, we will save it, and let's see if that works too. Let's see if our share buttons end up on the sidebar of this particular page. And there they are down at the bottom. So that's what your widgets do. There's a lot of different functionalities. Again, some themes come with their own widgets. Some plugins come with their own widgets, and so it varies from theme to theme and from plugin to plugin.